Hi, I'm Christy Pennison, founder and lead inspire here at Be Inspired Counseling and Consulting. Be Inspired Counseling and Consulting was started out of a passion to bring quality mental health services to the Central Louisiana community. One day I came back home, I was living in Lafayette visiting family, and the thought occurred to me that maybe there was a need for more mental health services, really with an authentic approach where people felt safe when they would come to a place. I envisioned a place where therapists felt like they belonged to a team that they could really get behind and a mission they could get behind. And then that we can make a comfortable environment so that seeking help didn't seem as scary. I think a lot of times there's still some stigma that lies around getting help for your mental health. And we wanted to really be able to break down that barrier so that people could feel comfortable when they walk through our doors. They could feel comfortable asking for help. And they could also realize that they're not alone. They aren't the only ones struggling, and there are trained professionals that are ready and willing to help. And so that's how Be Inspired was born. It was born out of a dream, a vision to create a safe space, and also to create a space where we could inspire hope to help individuals of all ages, young, old, in between, any life stage, find ways to move forward and live fully. Life sometimes throws us really unexpected things that we did not anticipate or plan for. And sometimes going through those things alone can feel really scary, it can feel really lonely, it can feel really overwhelming, or sometimes even the day-to-day of life can sometimes be just too much. I know there's been people in my life that have helped me, and I was passionate about bringing together other therapists that had the same commitment to quality, that were authentic and real and would say, hey, you know what, I've had those struggles too, but I've also been trained and I'm passionate about helping individuals find their way forward through those life struggles. Our logo is the dandelion, and part of the reason why we picked the dandelion is because the dandelion is one of those unique things that looks like a weed. Well, I mean, it is a weed, but then actually when you blow on it, the possibilities are endless of where it can land. They can grow in almost any type of climate, condition, situation. I mean, you've probably walked down the sidewalk and seen one growing up through the sidewalk where nothing else can grow. And that's how we feel passionate about mental health, because sometimes our mind can play tricks on us, or sometimes our feelings can overwhelm us. And we know that there is actually another side to those struggles. We've seen it. We've seen people come into our offices that were overwhelmed and then they found peace. Or maybe their relationship was struggling and they've been able to learn how to communicate and reconnect. Maybe it's a child who's really struggling with just growing up and they have a hard time managing their emotions. And they come here and they can find ways to express those emotions that are not getting them in trouble or having them being able to make friends. We've seen people that lack confidence become more confident in themselves. And I've just had people that have sat on my couch and said, I wish I would have done this sooner. Here at Be Inspired Counseling and Consulting, we value authenticity, we value compassion, we value quality. And we are intentional about asking therapists who hold those values to join our team. And so when you come in our doors, you're going to be met with a nice smile, a welcome attitude, and we're going to invite you in to sit down on our couch. And the reason why we are all passionate about doing this kind of work is because we want to be able to help you figure out the next best steps for you. Because sometimes life can be crazy, but we want to help you figure it out and move forward so that you can have a fuller life.